Life is a journey of first times. First time we walk, first time we talk, first time we go to school. These are just to name a few. At first, these first times are barriers in our way. These barriers define us as people. The way we approach them and break through them defines us as human beings. Jackie Robinson was one individual who broke through a barrier and led the way for many people to follow in his footsteps, changing the game of baseball forever. Robinson was the first African American to play Major League Baseball. He changed the game of baseball from a white majority to a sport that is now fluttering with multiculturalism. Robinson's legacy still continues to be one of the most influential across the MLB today. I will share with you some history on Robinson, provide background on his baseball career, and share how he created a legacy. Let's begin with some early history on Jackie. According to Biography.com's biography of Robinson, he updated January 2018. Robinson was born on a plantation on January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. His mother raised a family of 5 children by herself after Robinson's father left for unknown reasons. At the age of 1, Robinson's mother moved the family to Pasadena, California. You can almost say that from this point on, Robinson was destined to do something great, just through his mother's influence. The neighborhood they moved to in Pasadena was one of the white neighborhoods of the area. Robinson was later quoted saying that he was proud of his mother because she would not let the white neighbors drive her away, mistreat her kids, or frighten her, as stated on the 2014 website The Life of Jackie Robinson, which I retrieved on the 20th of February 2018. This is where Robinson learned to stand up for his rights and would lead to one of the most respected achievements in baseball. Robinson attended John Muir High School and Pasadena Junior College, where he was a 4-sport athlete playing football, basketball, track, and baseball. In 1938, he was named the region's MVP for baseball. Following his years at junior college, he attended UCLA, where he became the first athlete to be awarded varsity letters in 4 sports: baseball, football, track, and basketball. Despite his athletic prowess, he was forced to leave UCLA due to financial hardship. Preceding his time at UCLA, he served in the United States military from 1942 to 1944. Robinson again showed his true colors through his time in the military. While never seeing combat, he was arrested and court-martialed in 1994 for refusing to give up his seat and move to the back of a color-segregated bus. He was eventually acquitted of the charges and honorably discharged. This provided the strong will and moral compass that Robinson needed to break the color barrier of baseball. Moving on, Robinson's journey had just begun, and little did he know he would become one of the most important people in the 20th century. Following his discharge from the military, Robinson began to play baseball again. At this time, baseball was segregated, the MLB and the Negro Leagues. Through his one season in the Negro League with the Kansas City Monarchs, Robinson batted .414 with a .569 slugging percentage as per Baseball Reference's website. After his inaugural season in the Negro Leagues, Robinson was approached by Branch Rickey, general manager and president of the Brooklyn Dodgers, an MLB franchise. This was Robinson's first step towards breaking the color barrier. Branch Rickey was not only general manager and president of the Brooklyn Dodgers, but also a prominent civil rights spokesperson. Rickey knew it would not only take a great ball player to compete at the MLB level, but a special man who could withstand the racial slur that would be thrown at him while playing. From the very moment Rickey signed Robinson to be part of the Brooklyn Dodgers, he began testing Robinson's patience, constantly throwing racial slurs at Robinson as a test, retold by Biography.com in June of 2010. As a result, Rickey made Robinson promise that he would not react to racial slurs intended to torment him. In 1947, Robinson made his debut for the Brooklyn Dodgers and immediately faced his first racial test. Some of his teammates refused to take the field with him as an act of protest. In addition, his young family faced just as much torment in the stands, as depicted in the 2013 film 42, directed by Brian Helgeland. The racism continued more so in away games than at home games, where fans would throw and yell things at him. Lastly, the adversity Robinson faced only provided more fuel to his internal flame, creating one of baseball's greatest players, furthermore creating a legacy that will last forever. Robinson went on to have a lengthy and successful career in the major leagues. He finished his career with a .311 batting average, .474 slugging percentage, and .990 fielding percentage, as per Baseball Reference. In addition, Robinson featured in 6 All-Star games, won Rookie of the Year in his inaugural season, and an MVP award as part of the Brooklyn Dodgers, and the 1955 World Series championship. Later, Robinson was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. While Robinson's playing career was a legacy of his own, his legacy leads further on and off the field than just this. He paved the way for many other Hall of Famers and was instrumental in creating the version of baseball we see today, with top talents from Cuba, Mexico, Puerto Rico, and many other Latin American countries. In summation, consider the effects Rodman has had on contemporary society, and you can easily see why he's a great man, not just a great baseball player. He paved the way for society today as we know it, for people to integrate in society and save a world for everyone. Major League Baseball has now retired his number, 42, and on April 15 every year across the MLB, players wear his number in respect of his legacy. Through Robinson's everlasting legacy, we saw a regeneration of the sport of baseball, now more entertaining and competitive than ever. Hope you're now more informed of Jackie Robinson and the legacy left on baseball in our world today. I encourage you to watch the biographical film 42 based on his life to grasp a visual image of my speech today.